Well, hey gang, Daryl Davis coming here to talk about designing a life worth smiling about. So I want to talk to you about focusing on putting a smile on somebody else's face. Now, I've talked about this before in other videos, but the more I talk about smiling, the more I've learned that this simple technique is so powerful in helping you feel better throughout your day. Let me explain. Last night I go to a gas station to get some gas, and it was one of these little small places where you can also buy milk and eggs, and it was really small. So I go inside because I need to get some milk. Now there's a guy, an elderly gentleman in his 50s or so, and maybe 60s, but he's a little gruff, and he's behind the counter with the bulletproof glass. It's a New York gas station. And so I go to get the milk, and I say, as I pull it out of the refrigerator, I said, "So tell me, how's your milk?" And he goes, I don't understand this question. I said, "How's the milk? Is it fresh?" He says, "Fresh? How do I know? I know what you know. The milk, it's in the cup. How do I know? Unless you drink the milk." This question, I don't understand. So I can tell the guy's getting a little visibly upset. So I said, "Well, sometimes, at the gas stations, I've not had good luck. They're sour." Now he says to me, "In 30 years in this business, never get this question. I don't understand." Now, I could tell that this guy, he needs to smile. And I could have gotten a little defensive. I could have, pushed back a little bit because I could tell he's starting to insult me here with his 30 years of experience. So I said, "Well, isn't it good? After 30 years, you get a question like this, kind of breaks up the monotony." He says, "No, this question I'm not interested in. This I don't know. I don't understand." So then I say, "All right, try a different tactic." I say, "Well, you know what? I can tell you here alone behind the counter there, and just figured you need a little conversation." So now he finally broke. He goes, "Whoa, conversation. This is good. That milk I know understand. The conversation, that's nice." And they gave me a smile. And so then by the time I left, I said, "Listen, have a wonderful night, and don't forget, keep that smile going there." And he was like, "Oh, thank you, sir, thank you." And he probably said after I left, "This man, he's a nut." But here's my point now. In me being committed to trying to put a smile on this guy's face, which obviously I could tell he needed it, I left there smiling myself. I left there actually feeling better and feeling good. See, here's what I've learned. You cannot approach somebody and think about, how can I make this person smile? How can I make them feel good? And still be worried, stressed, and concerned about your own stuff. For you to be committed to that question, how can I make somebody smile? It forces you, if you just ask that question, how can I make somebody else smile? This person I'm about to approach, whether it's at a counter or wherever it is, how can I put a smile on their face? I'll bet you the first thing you're going to do in thinking about the question is smiling yourself, because you can't put a smile on somebody's face with a sourpuss. So immediately, without you even doing anything, by you being committed to the question of how can I make this other person smile, it's going to make you smile out the gate. And then you're going to start to approach that person differently, talk differently, engage with them differently, and hopefully to elicit that feel-good feeling that a smile gives you when you do smile. So anyway, throughout your day today, think about anybody that you approach, especially people you've never met before, and first ask yourself the question, how can I put a smile on this person's face? And I promise you, you're going to get the side benefit of smiling and feeling good, and it's going to set the tone for the rest of your day from that point forward. Hope this helped you. Have a wonderful day, and of course, don't forget to keep smiling.